What does it mean to be a car enthusiast? Or should I even call myself that? It's very interesting now that I think about it, because being an enthusiast was never on my radar. I've always been into gaming or animation and other stuff. I never thought that I would ever, become a car enthusiast. But I guess it's just something that grows on you. And from an outside perspective, you may not think I am. I'm not even sure if I am, but who knows? So I drive a 2008 Audi A4 chassis B7, and honestly, this car has been a blast to have and drive for all these years. I did get it when I was 16. It's actually quite funny how it went about happening. So basically, the day started off, and my dad invited me over to the garage because he had something to show me, right? So my guy is a BMW guy. He's a BMW person. And when he opened the garage, there was a brilliant red Audi parked in there. And I asked him, like, what's this? What's going on? And where this car come from? And I'm 16, given the fact. So I'm not really all there. So I asked him this question, and he told me that, his BMW broke down, so the dealership gave him a rental so he can drive around for a bit. Like I said, being 16, it didn't really register to me that BMW wouldn't loan an Audi car just for a loaner. It really doesn't make sense, but I went with it anyways. I drove it to work because at the time I didn't have my license, I just had my permit. So he was in the passenger seat. I drove it to work, and I got to work. I parked the car. I'm like, all right, I'm heading off, Dad. Come pick me up, the usual time or whatever. And he stopped me before I went out, and he told me, congratulations, this is your new car. And I'm stoked, because I've always known that I wanted either an Audi or a BMW, because I've really just been around BMW, Audis, and Volkswagen. And so basically we're like a German family, or car wise. I've always been around that, so I knew if I was going to get a car, it was either going to be an Audi or a BMW. So surprisingly, I had to go with the Audi because to be honest, I was leaning towards a Beamer. I had one in mind. There was one for sale, and I told him to go look at it. I was banking on that Beamer, hoping that hopefully he would get it for me. I believe it was manual, because I always wanted to learn manual. But now it's crazy though, because just the way I acquired it, and it wasn't really forced on me, but I really didn't mind it either. So from that point on, she became my baby, and I had to take care of her and do all the right stuff. Driving this car has been it's been so fun that I don't know. It's I can't really wrap my fingers around it, to a point of just it being my first car, and totally getting to know the car and the feeling. I've had it for so long and whatnot, but it handles great. It does come with its issues. I learned to go under the hood and fix it myself, even though my check engine light is still on. But it handles perfectly. I've never been stuck in snow before. The Quattro all-wheel drive really does make this car. I mean, it really does. You get what you pay for this car. And back then, it was top of the line. You probably listen to this video right now, and you're thinking like, this car is shit. I mean, it's probably bad for today, but back then, standards, 2008, this car was kicking ass. It was getting its job done, and even for me today, I feel the same. So to begin my modding, really, I needed to transform the car. I needed to get coilovers, bring it to a lowered stance. So I bought my Raceland coilovers and I brought it to my friend Angel to help me do it. It was hard getting the right people. I went to different shops. This one shop tried to charge me $850, and they were bullshitting me the whole time. Anyways, I found Angel and I brought it to his shop, and it was a disaster. A disaster in a way, not because Angel and his friend is bad. It's just that the car is so old that everything has corroded and rusted under. Not really rusted, but it's stuck. So getting bolts out of freaking screws and stuff, it was a nightmare. It took way longer than it should have, but in the end we managed to get it lowered to appropriate height. Ooh, god damn, that shit's low as fuck, bro. Yeah.